I'm excited and a little sad to share that I've completely changed what I'm training for. So for 3 or 4 years now, I've wanted to train for and complete a 50-mile ultramarathon. I can remember being in my home gym right here, recovering from my surgeries and watching Nick Bear YouTube videos. I remember watching his Leadville YouTube video where he completed the 100-mile race in Leadville through the Rocky Mountains. And I thought, you know what? I want to do an ultramarathon. See, I love endurance events. I've done triathlons before, half Ironmans, and I love endurance stuff because it's gritty, you have to grind, and it really tests you, and I love that. And so when I saw ultramarathons, I had never seen it before, but when I saw it, I thought, you know what? I want to do a 50-mile ultramarathon. And I've been trying to train for it for years, but my knee has been acting up, and I would make progress and then I would have a setback. And this back and forth has been so frustrating mentally. And so I've kind of put those dreams and aspirations aside, maybe one day, but I'm not holding on to that. I am moving on to a new goal, and I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm gonna start training for HYROX. And I've seen people doing HYROX events for the past, I don't know, 12, maybe 18 months. And they look awesome. They're predictable, you know exactly what you're signing up for, and it's gonna test you, your endurance, your strength. And I think, in fact, I know it's gonna complement my lifestyle a lot better right now, right? I only have so much time. I have a family, 3 kids, we're pregnant with our 4th, so family's extremely important to me. I've got my day job being a wealth manager. I'm starting a business, so time is extremely tight, but I do prioritize working out. So training for HYROX is gonna fit that schedule better than trying to go run 10, 15, 20 miles would. And I think it's gonna give me the physique and the body that I want. I want a lean, muscular, athletic physique, and HYROX is going to balance, I think in a better way, building muscle and lifting weights with, you know, endurance. So I think that combination is gonna complement what I want a lot better. So I'm excited. I'm gonna document it. There's 3 events later this year I've got my eye on. There's one in Tampa, Florida, one in Dallas, and one in, I believe, Nashville. I don't know if I'm gonna sign up, but I'm really tempted, and I'm excited because that's what I'm gonna start training for. So right now, I've gotta get some intervals in on the treadmill, and then eventually get to bed. All right, 20 minutes on the treadmill is complete. I did an interval session, which I did 3 minutes of intense running, 1 minute of walking, so that each interval took me 4 minutes, and I did it 5 times. So there's your 20 minutes on the treadmill. If you don't know what HYROX is, interval training is gonna be a large part of this. I'm gonna continue a lot of just my regular weightlifting, and then I will also add on top some intense interval training. So I'm gonna go finish up this workout with some sandbag lunges and some farmer's carries. If you don't know the structure of HYROX, it's pretty cool. What I like about it is it's predictable. You know exactly what you're gonna get when you show up to the race. Unlike CrossFit, where every event is a different workout, you don't know what you're getting, it's a surprise. It's always the same. It's a good mix of running and kind of, you know, needing muscle. So I'm gonna go finish up the workout, and then I'll tell you more about the details of HYROX. All right, before I get started on my day, I wanted to walk you through what a HYROX event is, what it looks like. One of the things I really like about it is you know exactly what the race is gonna look like. A CrossFit event, it's a surprise. You don't know what the workout's gonna be, you don't know what the challenge is gonna be, but with HYROX, it's the same each and every time. So it's basically 8 activities, and before each activity, you run a kilometer. So 1 kilometer is the equivalent of 0.62 miles. So you run a kilometer and then you do activity number 1, which is a ski erg, right? And you do that for, and then you run again, and then you do a sled push of about 335 pounds. And then you run again, and then you do a sled pull, about 227 pounds. And you get the point. You run before every event. So then after the sled pull, it's burpee broad jumps, then it's rowing, and then it's a farmer's carry, then it's a sandbag lunges, and then it's 100 wall balls to finish it. So it's a strenuous, it requires a lot of strength, but it also requires a lot of endurance because you are going fast and you are doing some heavy, hard things. So the really elite professionals are completing this in about 55 minutes to an hour. I have no idea. I don't really even have a goal as far as what I want to do. I just want to go train hard, get fit, complete one of these events, and I don't really have a time goal as of now, but that's what it is. It's a really nice mix of running, endurance, but also strength. You have to be strong to be able to do this. So this is gonna bring a lot of flavor to my training, and I'm excited about that. I was getting a little bit bored with the current structure, so this is gonna bring some nice variety. I'm gonna continue strength training, and then I will add on some of these disciplines like the farmer's carry, the sandbag lunges, the wall balls, and I'll start adding that into my training as well. So this is gonna be fun. I'll document it. But that's a HYROX event. I want to share a few things with you about the Armor Bands brand. We are going to be taking our website live and allowing people to sign up for our wait list probably within the next week or two, right? Early May is when we're targeting, and right now we are on schedule, which is a beautiful thing. We won't actually have the bands in our hands to deliver to customers until probably late August, maybe early September, TBD on that. But we've been working on this as a team. My wife, myself, my in-laws, the 4 of us have been putting in quite a few hours to bring the brand to where it is for the past about 5 or 6 months. So I want to show you some of the things that we've been working on and we've created. And so the first thing is everything I share is very intentionally thought out. It's not perfect. We're going to iterate, make things better over time, but we want our customers to feel valued and loved and seen when they come in contact with our brand, right? This is not just a kind of medical transaction where it's sterile, where it feels very cold. We want people to feel inspired, this to be community driven, and this to feel like kind of a lifestyle brand. So once again, everything is trying to be intentionally thought out. So when a customer purchases something, it's gonna be delivered in a nice customized poly mailer bag, right? It's got our nice branded shield, Armor Bands, and then on the front, if you can see, it says Go Live Again in kind of a light colored font all across there. And on the back, it's got our cool graffiti action logo, Go Live Again. So I'm really excited about that. The first iteration, let me show you the first where we started, which was green, Armor Bands, and the Go Live Again all across. At the beginning, our colors were green, orange, and black. And as we worked with our branding expert, Matt, who's incredible, I'm gonna show you some of his work today. He suggested that we get rid of green and we go with black, orange, and white. And I'm sure glad we did, because we met with one of my medical contacts and I showed her this and she did not like the green. So it was a great switch. Matt made a great recommendation, extremely grateful for that. So now this looks much crisper, much more professional and cleaner. So I love this. Now inside of this, when the customer gets this on their front porch, will be a frosted bag. Once again, the branding is there, Armor Bands, Go Live Again. And then on the back, we've even put something on here for us, for inventory, for sizing, etc. So this will be inside here. So everything hopefully is being thought out. And then inside of the frosted zipper bag will be the actual product. The actual band will go in here along with, and I'm really proud of this, along with a little postcard. It's gonna have an envelope on here. It's an invitation. The whole idea is we're inviting people to go live again. So it's gonna have an invitation, and then it's gonna have a little bit of a encouraging, inspiring note along with a couple stickers. So that is all just part of the fulfillment journey. When a customer orders something, this is everything that will be in there. My wife and I and in-laws have created the branding on all of this. Matt has done some of the coloring and whatnot, but for the most part, we've been working on Canva and working, buying samples and putting this together. My wife has even created all these stickers, right? We've purchased samples to see what we like and what we don't like. And we're going to be narrowing down our list of about 6 of them to about 3. 3 staples, which is where we're going to start, and we'll go from there. But I mean, just incredible work by the team. I'm super proud of it. Let me show you the business cards. I think this is funny. Once again, our initial business card was orange and then green on the back. And now it's, once again, just much crisper without the green on there. Got to show my wife some love. She purchased this nice little leather binder, folder, whatever you want to call it for me. It looks great. But this, so Matt's website, Matt is building the website, and that should be live once again early May. And I've been working with him, and the team's been working with him. It's incredible. I'm so excited. I think the product and the website and all the branding is going to challenge the industry. I think it's going to make the industry take a step forward, which I'm really excited about. And that was one of my goals, is I want Ostomy Warriors to feel seen, once again, feel valued, and like they're worth the time and the energy to have a top-notch brand. And so the website will be live here soon. I'll show you that maybe in the next video. But this is the marketing deck. So when I go talk with a medical professional or a business partner, Matt, and his, he just started his own company. He's a branding expert. I don't even know what his title is, but man, he's all things branding, website marketing. He's fantastic. And he created this pitch deck, and it's like 30 slides long. I'm not going to show you all of it, right? And I printed this off, but it's meant to be like a digital format, but everything is so clean and crisp. And I feel like I'm proud as the founder of this business to have a marketing deck, to have a website, to have all this stuff look at this good, and we haven't even gone live yet. So that's not that's just, I'm proud of our team and the hard work we've put in. We're gonna still grow, but that's where we're at so far.